Hey guys, so welcome back to episode 101 of How to Read Literature Like a Professor. Today we're going to be talking about why myths, yes myths, are so important.
Who is she?
Why is she relevant to us?
What do they reveal about us?
What even is a myth?
Those are the real questions to ask here. So why are these myths trickling its way into many of our lives? Well, let me educate you. Myths basically answer life's biggest questions like, how does the world work? Who are you? Who am I? Are you me or am I you? So these boys can cover a great range of human situations and experiences, such as physical, spiritual, psychological, and guess what? Sexual. That's right, get used to that. Let's talk Greek. So Greek myths are still present in today's society, whether based on it or similar in structure, to open up a deeper meaning. As stated in the book, How to Read Literature Like a Professor.
A myth is a body of story that matters. This can be seen in many works of literature and movies and plays. It explains ourselves to ourselves. One of the main ones you might be able to tell is the Percy Jackson series, where it's low-key a copy and paste of the myth.
But that's just the surface. Myths are used to make the plot and characters more interesting. In the books, the meanings of those myths carry over with the themes of finding your identity and the importance of family.
The myth has a meaning that is supposed to be carried over as an experience as seen in the book. We see that the character is able to find out who he is by learning about himself. And as for the family, Percy Jackson doesn't figure out the importance of his mom till she is gone. These represent human experiences that people will learn from, and that meaning comes from, of course, the book.
It tells the story of the Greek hero Odysseus. After the fall of Troy, he begins his journey home. However, it's been 10 years since his journey, and the suitors think he's dead, so they start to take over his palace and plan to kill his son. Why does the Odyssey matter to us? Well, it has inspired different types of literature and films. In relation to literature, it has also affected the ways characters have been described. Odysseus wasn't just some person that went on a journey. What's important is that throughout his journey, the way he thinks and acts creates a trickster hero type that can be seen in characters in today's literature. Myths can also give a powerful meaning in things, as seen in the companies of Nike and Pandora. As for Nike, they're referencing the strong and powerful goddess Nike, who is the goddess of victory. Bet you can't catch her outside.
Catch me outside, how about that?
For Pandora, it's based off of the myth of Pandora and her craftsmanship. It's obvious to see why this myth can be related to jewelry. Now imagine someone naming it after some random name like Bob's Jewelry. Would that have the same effect? No.
Just like literature in general, myths take on a life of their own. They can be complex and multi-layered, so that there are different interpretations.
The myth of Icarus is an example of this. So basically what happens is that Icarus, his father, decides to create wings in order for them to get off of Crete. However, Icarus decides to be risky with his life and disregards his father's words, which results in him plunging into the ocean and drowning in the never-ending sea. Kinda like this! A painting was created based off of this myth, along with 2 other poems. These poems were different in that of tone, style, and even form. However, they showed the same message. Greek myths aren't even part of the picture sometimes too. For example, the Song of Solman references African myths.
This is seen in the book Me Ultima. It's from the myths of the native tribes on how there were 4 sons and how the world was flooded and how all people were fish to help reveal the importance of Chicano culture.
The importance of why we reference myths as a whole, since they're not just stories, they also represent human experiences that we can relate to in some way. Even reveal things as seen in Oedipus, who accidentally kills his dad and marries his mom.
But anyways, this reveals how children are more attracted to showing affection for their moms than their dads. But hey, maybe Oedipus is a mama's boy. Maybe a little too much if y'all did read the book. People use myths in different ways to make literature more meaningful. If you have trouble finding these meanings, try to ask yourself, how does it relate to me, or how can I relate to the book? If not, anyways, just go on Spark Notes. Haha, just kidding. Anyways, this is your girl coming straight from Mr. Reed's room. Take it away, Brian. Peace.